Well, hello, people. It is time for the annual Blueport. No.
Yeah, the annual edition.
Well, you guys saw Jurre last time build an amazing go-kart track to the park, which is really, really nice and just fills up the space a lot, and it's super nice. So I've been, which is also an episode you should check if you haven't seen it already on Jurre's channel. All links and stuff are in the description below, guys. But you're seeing something here that you haven't seen since I built a Lego coaster in Dania. So that's 2019. I built a coaster last.
No, really? Is that long ago?
It's really that long ago, yeah. Because Ironworks in Blackmire was also very old, right?
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what? I told you that I kind of wanted like a coaster somewhat similar to Accelerator from Nordsberry Farm, and then just make it like maybe a little bit longer and stuff. Just lay out a little bit extra. So that's kind of like just what I was trying to do here. And it will get some tweaks along the way. And you also said that you might. Well, you wanted to go in, maybe just do some support, maybe especially on the top hat part.
Yeah, maybe fix some banking if I see something odd or stuff like that.
Yeah, because as I say, I'm rusty, and for me, if the coaster is smooth, then it's okay. But of course, there's still some realistic aspects of these coasters here that we would try to have to fit in perfectly, and also maybe switch tracks and all that stuff. But that's, as I say, tweaks will come along the way. What I wanted to do was mainly just to get a template quick, get the station sorted out, so I could start building the station and the whole surrounding around the coaster.
Yeah.
And it has also a very original name. I'm calling it Extreme
I
Launch
love that
Coaster.
name. It fits the park so well.
It's just because it's corny, it's cringy, and yeah.
It's especially what you expect. Yeah.
Exactly. So as you can see, you might sit and rip some of your hair out and stuff now and be like, oh no, but as said, it will get tweaks along the way. Some places it's actually quite nice, and some places, as you already said, if you find some sections where banking could use a little bit more, then you will do that. So as long as we just have the coaster put down here, so that's good.
This is the brake one on a curve.
Yeah, the brake one is shit, dude. I just wanted to add something real quick.
Okay. Yes. Next episode is fixing this. No kidding. No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You'll see a lot of things in the back of the coaster just changing. And
it'll be alright.
The more I build, so yeah. As I say, this is not a coaster college video, okay? So it's definitely not. Anyways, you can already see now. I already changed the brake run in the back there normally, and made it more straight. Anyways, so my goal with this station here was to make it like this sort of Art Deco style still, as we have around like the arcade and the whole disco derby ride I did last time. So I kind of wanted to keep in that sort of style, that sort of vibe. Yeah. So I just kind of like went with it and tried to build some different things, some templates, see how it looked, and getting it all kind of fixed. And I gotta say, it really looks nice when you get this sort of cool mid shot of the arcade on the left, the right on the right, and then coaster in the middle, and also a super cool skylight we got now too.
It just looks a bit more
talked about
alive.
adding. It does, 100%. And it's kind of funny that we both kind of like decided, like, you build right side and I build left side of the island, because like we have this whole adrenaline or acceleration zone where you kind of like had that in the, you kind of like win that and did that area, and then I've been sort of focusing on here. So yeah, it's kind of funny how we did that without actually just talking about it.
Yeah, it worked out great. Yeah, I'm just thinking what I can do with our next episode, but I'll manage something, maybe a wooden coaster, but I don't.
Oh yeah,
that would be cool.
Would be cool if we could get all the coasters we want kind of like placed in, right?
Yeah, and I want to touch up some of the older stuff, the log flume as well, because it's a bit bland. It's the stuff like that, just to make it a bit more interesting. Fix some stuff around. But yeah, this looks. Of course, I've seen the screenshot, but I'm really excited to see that being built now. and it looks great, especially from when you walk towards it. It's a great effect.
Yeah, it's a great shot. It's really, I really like it. And as I said, when I first kind of like got into the groove, and I was like, this actually might turn out to look pretty cool. I did have a screenshot also, or a picture or something I sent to you, kind of like where I said I might take inspiration from this build to see if I can do anything, and it actually worked out quite nice. So that's and you might get to download a few. I don't know if you have these plaster pieces already, but
of course, I do. I use them everywhere.
So I've used those. That's pretty much the only build here, or what and then of course Hydro's beam and all those stuff that we use here. But I did try to make my own custom roofs here. It went okay. Some of them needs a little bit more love, but I will eventually tweak them up a bit so they're nice to look at here in the video. And as I said, just FYI, the coaster you saw just the first 3 minutes. But that was mainly just to get you guys to see the layout, because the layout is sort of gonna be like this. It'll just need a few tweaks along the way. So yeah, so making this little spire sort of roof here on this guy with the temple pieces, and then I use hydro beams to kind of like trim it off a bit. Yeah, so we can make it look a little bit pretty, so they don't clip, as you can see here, trying to make it look pretty.
That's fine.
So yeah, so I think you guys just are gonna see me do one tower at a time and stuff, and then we just cut it off, so you don't see me do all the things in the video, because I had like a lot. This build took actually quite some time to build. I think I used like almost, well, I had 2 days in here, about 3 or 4 hours each, I would say.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, I mean, also maybe a few breaks here and there, but I mean, I used a lot of time on the coaster, even though you only saw the first 3 minutes only.
Oh, what's this piece you're using? The lower part of the foundation.
That's the Ghostbusters window trim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have a really cool texture that I'm really liking.
I haven't used that yet.
You should try to do that. It's a really good, effective piece. I use it pretty much everywhere I can. And you have 3 sizes of it as well, so it's pretty dope.
Ooh.
Here I was just trying to do something, because I felt like if I need this Art Deco sort of style to get seen and noticeable, I kind of need to get some more trim work. So I added these Ghostbuster, whatever they are, in the front there, and added like a little frame sort of thing where I'm gonna write some stuff down. I was thinking of we can write information of the coaster, like how fast it is, and I don't know how many pieces it has, or something like that. You know, as you see in some coasters around. Where they have information in the cues of the coaster.
That's all really coming together, isn't it? Nice.
Yeah. I didn't know what to do with the roof, to be honest. I was struggling a lot, because I didn't know if I should go with this sort of roof, or if I should go with like a more squarish or triangular roof. But I just felt like this sort of, as soon as I started adding more and more to it, and I saw how it was going to look, I was like, this might actually not be this bad.
No, it's very
That's what I kind of did. Yeah, and I really like that. The corners here to make the roof meet. Oh my god, dude, that was a struggle.
It's like a copper color, like you see a lot of Vienna and stuff.
Yeah, that was the whole goal because I was trying. You didn't see that. I was trying to do it with the gold pieces first to get that sort of glossy. But yeah, you know, the gold pieces in this game are just way too glossy in some colors, right? So I was like, nah.
Yeah, I barely used them.
This this might not be a good idea. But yeah, loving these hydro beams here. They're really good for making this sort of small trim pieces or trim work around the whole. What do you call this sort of? Is this just an arch or like an entrance sort of tunnel? I don't know what you call this sort of.
No.
No, but yeah, adding this guy here, and then gonna add some lighting to it. Gonna add signs. The whole building itself is just gonna pop up very nice, and also adding windows.
Ooh.
And there are some things that I thought I was recording me doing some stuff for the cues, but I've unfortunately didn't press the record button. But it's okay, otherwise the video would be.
No, it's alright.
The video would be a lot lot longer too. But it's also just stuff I'm doing in the back, which you already see me do here. It's literally just repeating the same things and trying to make it work, which I feel like it does. So here I'm just covering up this sort of lawn section here, so we get this sort of realistic aspect of it, of some fencing, some foliage, etc.
Can you see it go by when the car launches? Can you see the acceleration from the sidewalk?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
Yes, you can see. And I was thinking about making a little, like on the left side of the water, make like a little platform they can maybe stand on and take pictures of the coaster coming up of the launch or something. Still work in progress, but what the goal was today was to get this building finished, this coaster station, so I can start adding, because I want to add a little food or like a shop on the left side next to the arcade as well, so we get this sort of whole area connected with the same theme. So as you can see here, did a little skip. I was also making this roof here, just doing the same sort of thing, using the temple pieces again, and just align it up with these trim pieces here, so we get a nice little roof. And this one I'm also duplicating around, so we get some nice edges to the build and some nice composition and depth.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I really like this roof. Fits well, and it complements the other roof as well. Very good. Yeah,
I was feeling like the two last buildings were like just white and like pale blue in a way, so I felt like let's get some more inviting colors over here. So yeah.
Oh, you're gonna put glass in here? Oh.
Yeah, this was sort of this was an idea I had when I saw a picture, because they had like this dark glass in between, right? So I wanted this sort of glossy effect when you look up here. So I put a glass in front and then put a colorable panel beneath the glass. So yeah, you will see I'll do all kinds of different tests here where I'm trying to get like this sort of dark greenish sort of glass. But it doesn't really work so well for me. Because apparently the glass just doesn't, the textures and stuff, when you do that, it's just not good enough. They don't get the crazy color that I was hoping. So I had to layer them, so I had two glasses beneath the windows with dark green, or light green, I think, what you can see here, trying to figuring out how to do it. But this is the only sort of green I can get it to do, so it's fine. But what I was trying to do at the arch was kind of like making this, so it was kind of like, it felt like a glass, but it was not really, like it was just more the glossy texture you'll get. You'll see it when I add some more stuff to it, but I really like how it turned out anyways. So yeah, this will be like when you go inside, you will see people who are queuing up from there, and you will see them walk the stairs onto the station. I just felt like opening up like this would do a lot to the build, and it did.
Yeah.
So,
why didn't you just copy the windows from the right over to the left?
Well, I was trying to do that, but because I was building this building, like this building is 6-7 different buildings.
Oh, it's a different height and stuff. I see.
Yeah, so I had to. Yeah, the windows are different.
Yeah,
as you can see.
yeah. Oh, these pieces.
Just,
I see now.
Yeah, so I'm just putting some trim work to the towers here too, and just duplicating it everywhere around. So, as I said, I was really liking how this building just took off all of a sudden when I first started getting roof on, and we got some shaping to it, and yeah, it's just nice, you know. I'm really happy for how this turned out. So just adding roofs, trying to see how things are gonna look now when I get all this done, and will there be enough room for the launch to go by, and will I have enough room for inside of the station? I also do a little bit interior inside. I think you'll kind of like what I'm trying to do with it inside too. But we'll get there. There'll probably be a next video for me or so where I'm doing some interior and trying to finish off the area itself. But overall, like I feel like this is a good station, good start of this area here. And it will also make the traffic in the park a lot better too, because we will have all kinds of things on the right and left side, and we actually have this sort of little green spot now between where you built last time, Jurre, and here where I built, where maybe the wooden coaster could be, or
we can
maybe
put our hands
make, like,
together.
some sort of a,
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll fix it.
Okay, so here I'm trying something that I actually thought was a super cool idea. So I'm making these sort of window doors sort of thing, walls with these colorful panels that has like a sort of a darker color at the bottom, and then it becomes lighter, so you know, it kind of like gives this sort of super cool color scheme. And it actually looks super dope having them all around. You'll see I'll eventually duplicate them and use them as windows as well, and it just adds, you can see here.
Oh yeah, you finished another stuff. Oh, this is where you forgot to record?
Yes, this is all of a sudden there's just this backstage building.
I really like the depth you have in this building. It really,
Thanks,
yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I'm liking it too. As I say, it's really nice.
Like when I advise people not to build like boxes, this is what I mean with like not building boxes. Like, yeah, all the different shapes and then the tower and all this. Yeah.
Yeah, just make it look a little bit more, yeah, not boxy, as you say.
Yeah.
Even though if it's like putting a building off angle to the box, or you know, just add something, it really helps, 100%. So as you can see here, yeah, this is the exit where they come from the, yeah, go around here and go under there through the tunnel, and then they'll get back into the sort of square. So this is sort of like just me testing out some stuff that I wanted to try out inside the station here. So just having these sort of open windows, it'll look super cool. I'm pretty sure it's gonna look dope whenever I get that far into the build. Having them walking around up there and seeing them, it's just nice. I want to build this interior, as I said, really very inviting as well. So so it looks like a mess inside now, but it'll be better. It'll be better. Trust me, guys. Worse. So yeah, you will eventually see me do a little bit of backstage stuff, or for the exit at least. But I feel like overall, because I honestly, I didn't know where to frick put the exit path, because I forgot to do a little bit of terrain work, so the track was actually a little bit more above the ground from just startup.
Yeah.
So I had to like make a bridge going above the path and then cover it, or the track. But it works though. It looks kind of cool this way now, how I kind of got it to work. So Wi-Fi zone.
Oh,
is
of
important.
course, yeah. Can you
And
believe
then here
that
I
Blueport has a
feel
Wi-Fi zone like free of charge? They should charge for that. There's like
Yeah, you should get like a pass.
yeah, for the
Like a
toilets
Wi-Fi
as well.
pass.
Yeah.
Exactly. We have to earn money where we can, dude.
Yeah. Who's this cloud?
But of course,
okay.
yeah, this is. I felt like we needed like a little bit on the corner here, just a little bit of life. So that's just literally
Very
just what I
nice.
did, and the colors kind of fitted perfectly for the gold piece shop.
Oh, this is why I love TMTK, dude. Like this stuff.
Yes, this is amazing. This is what makes it fun to build it again. And I know they walk through this here, but I am gonna add some barriers around.
I saw you placing
I'm
a
just
flag there, but are you also annoyed that the flags are so big in this game?
Yes.
It's so annoying,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah, the in-game ones, right?
Yeah.
They're. It's really annoying, and it's also just annoying that they put in like just American flag. They should have added like 16, like literally every international flag.
Well, you can have the American one, but then you have also the blank one, but it's still too big. So with the blank one, you can just upload an image, but it's too big. There's also the British one, actually. Of course, we could use that.
Yeah. So as you can see here, you can see this glossy effect this sort of wall has to the extreme here.
Extreme.
Extreme. And it just I feel like the name is cool, because that's literally what you would expect a coaster to be called in a park like this.
A regular guest would just call it X. Yeah, let's go on X.
Yeah, let's go on X. So here, just putting in some information boards, like just trying to figure out what I could write in there, and then apparently it just fitted perfectly that I could write launch coaster.
Oh wow! It's a sign.
So it's a sign. So I was like, you know what? Let's just have that there. So it's like extreme launch coaster. Yeah. Who doesn't want to ride that, right? So this gives us the spinning ride and this guy so far. So this gives us 2 coasters. So and then if we will add the Woody, it'll give us 3, which I feel like for a park like this, pretty solid.
Yeah.
The coasters are not like boring. That's well, maybe I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Here I was struggling a little bit too, because this is where the path of where they go and the coaster track is here, so I don't want it to clip through, and I had to make it look like so you don't really feel like you're outside, and all the things, you know, I had to make it look so. But here again, as you said, here I had to force building it, so they had to be in different layers at different angles, and that's also what makes a building not square, you know. So don't hesitate to build like this, guys, because this is literally how you build realistic stuff, like building it with these sort of things where you build different angles and heights, and just as Jurre mentioned before about the whole depth and composition of this, it just really helps on it. Just really helps. So here I was trying to, because the only last part I had was this section here where the people clip through, the pieces clip through, so I had to like figure out a way to do something here. So I'm using the arch from the plaster piece. These plaster pieces, dude, are just...
Oh yeah, no, I use them everywhere.
They're my new window pieces.
They're my to-go piece, like everywhere in my peak and aftering builds as well. Like that's the main thing I use.
Yeah, they're just the main. Is this Aitro that made them too?
Yeah, I think
probably
so.
is, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, it's just I'm really happy on how this turned out, and yeah, I hope you like the addition here, and I hope we can.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Add more stuff along the way we go, and actually get it super filled, this entire plaza next to it as well. So yeah, as I said, this was the last section of the queue where I was struggling. As you can see here, I'm using this sort of piece, this trim piece under the roof that are gonna clip through. So I had to find out another way so it didn't go through the arch, as you can see here. So just trying to make it look somewhat nice.
Yeah.
Stills. So the people don't clip through the pieces when they go through this arch here, and I don't want it to look like blank, so I had to just improvise so it somewhat looks the same. You know what I mean?
Oh, that works.
So yeah, it works, and especially it's only that last part, right? So it's fine. So we're almost at the end here now, guys. Slowly going towards the end. As I said, it's a little bit of a long video today, but it's okay. It's a big build, so it needs to get this time and when we have to do them, because I don't want you guys to miss out on stuff that I built here, you know. So yeah, just adding these signs I add into the blackboard there was literally just something we can always change that along the way as well. But yeah, just doing a little bit more stuff here and there, just to get it to look nice. And as I said about the interior, that will be something I will do very soon. Maybe I can hopefully get this section done before I am leaving for my travels. So yeah.
Yeah, nice work.
Adding the last building. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm happy. You are happy and liking it, and looking forward to see when we can actually make a POV of it. There will not be any POVs, guys, as I said, because the coaster itself needs a little bit of tweaking, but there is some cinematics at least, so you guys won't get completely teased here.
Show us.
Yeah, show the POV. We want to see.
I can't wait to make like a cinematic or like for the final build of Blueport, or like just the part.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be super cool. I wonder if we should work on it together, so it's like Jurre and Wikz production, or if we should make our own. Or...
Oh yeah, we can do that, but let's not call it that because that's pretty cringe. But
I was just joking. Yeah, hell no, we're not gonna have that. But yeah, as you can see at night here, this green sort of thing I did to the windows and the doors kind of like looks super cool. It kind of like lights up a bit. So I just did a few lighting, a little bit of clutter here and there before I turn off this game. So yeah, I'm happy for it. It was a good day, good building days.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Thank
you. So here are some cinematics, guys.
Ooh.
And that was so much. That was the episode Blueport for this time. Yeah.
Bye.
So So, guys, remember to check out Jurre's channel if you guys haven't seen the latest episode. And this is also my new channel, Wikz Gaming. So make sure to subscribe. And yeah, leave a like and a comment down below. And let us know what you think. Thanks for joining, as always, Jurre.
Oh, yoo-hoo. That's what I do. Yeah.
Bye!
Bye.